Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Jennifer Scrapping Cane. Today I'm sharing a double 8.5 by 11 layout with 5 photos of my youngest son when he was a toddler. I have a little boy collection by Echopark that I'm using. I believe it's called Dream Big. And I have a couple of ephemera pieces that I already pulled out of the ephemera pack that I plan on using. Some of them make it on, some of them don't. I have a cut file from Peartree Cutfiles that I cut out. It's called Just Stay Little. And I'm going to back it with some of the papers. I have the sticker sheet here and another sticker sheet that's also by Echopark. I end up pulling mainly little stars off of it. And that is also the prompt for Scraptember today is stars. So I'm going to use a few of those on the layout. You can see I've already used this collection before because I've cut into most of the papers. This one here with the 3x4 cards, I cut into some of those. The star background is actually going to be my background paper. So I went ahead and cut those down both to 8.5 by 11. And then I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to frame 4 of the photos over here and I'm going to put my cut file on the right hand side. Usually I put it on the left hand side, but this time I decided to go for the right hand side. And the left-hand side is going to have 4 of the photos. I did round the corners because the ephemera pieces were rounded. And since I've been working with a lot of older photos, I kind of like the rounded corners again. So I went ahead and embraced it. So I went ahead and gutted the mats, of course, because it's a boy collection. I want to keep any of the papers that I can and use again. So I went ahead and gutted that paper. It's a little tricky to get it to lay down flat or correctly when it's gutted, but I made it work. And doing it actually like this, where I'm doing it bottom to top, actually worked really well. So I'll have to keep that in mind. But laying down the blue one obviously wasn't as hard as laying down the green one since it was already in place. And then this one's like an orangey brown color. And it's the same colors that I used to back the cut file Just Stay Little. And I did that off camera just because I've backed cut files before and I do it the same way every time. I just trace around the letter, then cut it out, and then I glue it down. So I do have a few other videos that show how I actually back a cut file, but this one I did not show the full process. I'm adding some play foam to the orangish brown layer before I lay it down. And let me go ahead and get the ATG put on the play foam and then liquid glue because I want it to stay long term. And then I will add the photos. And with the photos, I only rounded one corner of the photo. So going towards the middle, the photos are not rounded. Hopefully that made sense. Since I was leaving space in between, I decided I was only going to round just the corner that meets the corner of the papers. Yeah. How many times can I say corner? I don't know. But anyways, that's what I did. And I really like the look of it. He's just sitting, he used to go to work with me. If you don't know, I drive a school bus for a living. And he used to be allowed to go to work with me and ride with me on a daily basis. So he was with me from the age of probably 14 months until he was 8 years old. So he rode a lot on a school bus and he used to actually love it. That was his favorite thing to do. And he used to keep toys in the seat with him. And he had a little seat that he sat in that had a seat belt. And he loved being on the school bus with the kids, and the kids loved him. So he had a lot of fun. And these photos were just from a field trip. We had finished up the field trip and we were waiting for the kids to get back on the bus. So we were just playing around and he's just laughing and giggling. And I just took his pictures. And I love, when he was little like this was my favorite time, was spending every day with him, even though I was at work, but I still got to have him with me. So I really enjoyed that. And here you can see I backed the cut file and then I also put play foam on it. So I'm going to lay it down here on the layout kind of at an angle. And then the word little was a little bit longer, so it definitely has to go to the other side, and I'm fine with that. I just trimmed it and then replaced it back down. Over here, I'm going to add a couple little title pieces that say Dream Big. What does it say? Little Dude? Yeah, Dream Big, Little Dude. And then the little lion head, which at this age, like most little boys, he loved animals. So the little lion head is just a representation of that. And Lion King was actually his favorite movie to watch. And then some of these little cards I was going to try to put in here and use, but they're just a little bit too big and a little bit white. There's no colors, so it didn't add a little bit of pop of anything to the layout. So I decided to go back to the sticker sheet, look for other things to add. I believe I do add the oh boy at the bottom. And it says something else, but unfortunately I can't read it right now, and I don't have the layout with me. It's not right in front of me. But I was just trying to find other little things I could add in. I decided to add the little tractor in, even though in the photos he's actually holding a book that's the shape of a school bus, but it's yellow. The little tractor's yellow, so I went ahead and added it in. Plus, the lion head is yellow too, so it adds a little pop of yellow from top to bottom. And then that was just a little colored rainbow that I added for the letter A, not the lay, the letter A in the center. And then this little cute car, but it doesn't make its way onto the layout, I don't believe. I keep trying different ones, but it just didn't look right up there. So I really like this collection and I like the colors of it, but there's a lot of white embellishments. And I just find white so hard to use. I would rather use lots of colors. So it really takes a lot for my mind to wrap around using all the white. But I really tried on this one. The oh boy at least has a little bit of a blue border around it. And then adding a little tractor down at the bottom was cute. And then this one here I am going to add for the green. It has a little helicopter on it, and I can't remember what it says. It says, "You will always be my little guy." And then these little stars, most of them are felt or like a glitter paper. I got them a long time ago from Peartree Cutfiles, the same one that created the cutfile. She also has embellishments available on her website, and they do come from overseas in the UK. So it does take a while to get them delivered to you if you order from her. But she has really good shipping, and everything always comes packaged really nice. And it's worth waiting for. She has really good embellishment items that are just little items that you can add to your layouts to make them just a little bit more. And adding the stars was the perfect little touch because I didn't know what else to add to the layout. So that's the end. I'm going to share a few close-ups, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Be sure to check the link down below for Scraptember. Bye!